as an election head, which is Brother Bob, right? The creation of two planets in your solar system called Neptune and Uranus. 45 billion years ago, beings came from different galaxies to challenge the right to be the Most High. Different beings who were considered God amongst the solar system. And these beings met up here in our solar system, and Anu, that is the Anu now, who's L-A-U-L, and his twin brother, bear each and every one of them, thus leaving them as the two finalists. Anu stepped to the plate first, displaying his mathematical skills. He created the planet you call Uranus, right? And like we told you, white boys, the good old scientists down at NASA, right? And at the black space programs, stop sending your probes over to Uranus, right? Because if you keep on doing this, it's going to be Uranus, right? Okay? Anu displayed his mathematical skills and created this planet to lay on its side, right? So the temperature, right, on the side that's getting touched by the sun is the same temperature on the side to where it's hidden from the sun. So this mathematical skills, without question, remarkable. Uranus also comes equipped with 20 motherships and 7 other baby planets, which they call moons.
How many of you know who Anu is? How many of you understand who the ANUNNAQI are? Yes, ANUNNAQI. Yeah, ANUNNAQI is the most high deity of all the deities. Anu Neterushil Netiru, or Anu Neterushil Panetiru, which means the most high deity of all the deities. The Etherians, who gave us their blood, their DNA and RNAs in order to create us as the Melanite children. For those who have mispronunciate the word ANUNNAQI as ANUNNAQI, you're wrong. For those who are mispronouncing the word ANUNNAQI as ANUNNAQI, you're wrong, because the I was and the Y's back in the ancient phonetic tongue was always E, or elongation of an E. In the word ANUNNAQI means those beings that are new sent to the planet Ki. Get it? Those that are new sent to planet Ki. We must realize who Anu really is and how he established everything throughout the multiverses. This is one of Anu's wives, Id. This is one of Anu's son on the right side, Enlil, and his other wife, Otun. Or Atun. He had 2 sons. He had Enlil and Enki, which were from the Sumerian tablets, the Sumerian history. These beings were not from this particular piece of land, this particular planet known as Ki. So they were those who were sent from the skies, who dwell with the Igigi, those who dwelled in the skies, to the land Ki. Those who were sent by Anu, the most high deity of all the deities, to reside on planet Ki, to come here to teach those Melanite children, those Nubians, in which they created, after they created the Rumarians, to guide them back to their original teachings, back to the source, back to the universe. And as you realize, when you break down the word universe, you will get you and I verse with the source every day. Every day we verse with the source, whether we realize it or not, consciously or unconsciously. And this is how things was established. For the source is really called Pakalum, which means the all. For we all exist within the all and cannot escape the all. And all is all. And so are you. That is the source. Because all within the source exists within the source and cannot be retrieved outside of the source. It is the source of all things, the universe, the multiverse. Anu and the ANUNNAQI, which are the deities, or the Netaru, have created everything in existence, everything throughout the multiverses. They have created, whether agreeable or disagreeable. And they are our ancestors. They are the ones who built the pyramids in Giza, because they stated that the pyramids had to be built from the top to the bottom. So they only could have been built by spaceships and anti-gravity technology. And also they tell you that nothing can be built on unsolid ground. Well, sand is not solid. So they lied. But as the pyramids are really diamonds, so is above, so is below. So whatever you see above is in the ground too. So it's really a diamond. And the word pyramid, mir, also means the fire that burns within, which is your sun center, your solar plex. Shout outs to Mir Kaba, which means pyramid, mir, and Kaba, which is spirit and soul, or soul and spirit. We have to learn to tap back into our sun center in order to be connected back to the cosmos or the cosmic consciousness. So is above, so is below. We're the microcosms of the macrocosm. And once we realize this, then will we be able to understand, to tap into all of the innate frequencies and energies of the planes of existence. For every plane of existence, mental, physical, and spiritual, has 32 subplanes that exist within it. We have a lot to learn in a short period of time, but in doing so, we will unlock the powers and gifts, innate powers and gifts that was given to us by the ANUNNAQI, which are the deities, and Anu, the Most High Deity, who is a part of the ANUNNAQI and the Netaru. You are a Netaru, which means God. You are a God and goddess, because you have their blood. That was the gift that they gave to you. Realize that. Peace and love. Hotel.